Well, politicians from both parties are speaking out against the ballpark ambush today. State Senator Margaret O'Brien of Portage took the floor in Lansing to call for more civility between Republicans and Democrats.
I fear the extreme words of threats have become normalized in our world. It's becoming acceptable behavior, and in fact, it often is encouraged. But I do think there are solutions. I think here we lead by example.
And tonight, Senator O'Brien is calling on all Americans to stop attacking each other for their political beliefs. News Channel 3's Nikki Zizaza is live in Kalamazoo after talking with local lawmakers about today's ballpark ambush. Nikki.
Andy, local lawmakers say they are still in disbelief, and here in West Michigan, they are not playing a game of partisan blame. Instead, they're calling for unity.
Senator Margaret O'Brien says she's horrified.
Who thinks that practicing for softball at 7 a.m. would be a vulnerable moment?
What should have been a routine Republican congressional baseball practice early Wednesday morning in Virginia turned into a crime scene.
But I think it's a sad commentary on where politics is today. We seem to become so detached from one another. We're confusing directness, and instead, it's rudeness.
The gunman took aim at Republican representatives and started spraying them with bullets on the field.
You expect to be vulnerable at work, but the fact is, when you look at Representative Giffords, you look at Representative Scalise, they were vulnerable when out in the community.
Investigators say the gunman had a well-documented hatred of conservatives and President Trump. Senator O'Brien says the contentious political climate is cause for concern.
Well, I think what we're seeing is it's causing everyday normal people to maybe have abnormal extreme reactions.
The attack igniting an outpouring of support on social media and crossing party lines for House Majority Whip Steve Scalise and the others injured.
I'm very glad to join with my colleagues on the other side of the aisle and denounce violence, because violence in all forms is wrong.
Senator O'Brien speaking on the Senate floor about the change she would like to see following her personal experience with threats.
I fear the extreme words of threats have become normalized in our world. It's becoming acceptable behavior, and in fact, it often is encouraged. But I do think there are solutions. I think here we lead by example.
Tonight, the sentiment shared among lawmakers is one of unity and peace. For now, I'm live in Kalamazoo. Nikki Zizaza, News Channel 3.